Hi, I'm Raquel. I'm your current Vice President for Health Education, Science and Technology. And guess what? This is not my accountability video. Unfortunately, I couldn't be with you tonight because I'm in Portugal on annual leave, enjoying the weather. Where's the Portuguese flag? So I decided to do this leaving video kind of thing. I'm international. I was a community student in my first and second years, and to be completely honest, I had no idea the SU existed. So in my third year, I discovered the SU existed because I needed a job, and a friend of mine worked in the welcome desk, and she told me, why don't you apply for one of the jobs in the SU? And I was like, oh, you have jobs here, nice. I studied psychology with criminology, and in my first year, I'm almost 100% sure that my course was health and education. But then it changed to science and technology, but I didn't know. I got to the interview, I see Orla and I see Jordan, and they tell me, so you're here for the interview for the intern for health and education. It's like, I am, I'm really interested in this job. And they're like, so which course you study? Oh, I study psychology. And they're like, oh, but that's science and technology, you applied for the wrong job. Jordan calls me and says, oh, Raquel, hi, how are you? You got the job. And I was at home and I remember so well. Oh no, you're joking. And then I was like, no, this is super unprofessional. So, oh, thank you so much. Are you 100% sure it's me, Raquel? I'm the Portuguese one. Are you sure? I applied for the wrong job. And I was like, yeah, it was you. And I was like, okay, great then. I started working, and my job was basically to basically gather feedback from the student voice leaders, to see if they had any problem in their courses and if I could help in anything, and then write a report and get back to Jordan. After a while, I started getting really passionate about this. I started getting really upset with all the problems that were going on, and that's when Jordan suggested, why don't you run to be vice president? So I did. And I remember last year being in the same room because we used the same hotel. We did. We used the same hotel, and I remember being there, and I was so scared because I had no idea what was coming. If I go for something, I go 100% on that. I can't go 50%. And if I said that I would do most of the things, then in my mind, I was just finding a strategy to do all the things. I started working on my campaigns, the mental health campaign and the refugee campaign. The thing that I'm most proud of during this whole year, and even now, I'm still working on this and I'm still talking with them to see what I can do to help them. The refugee campaign, I can't say enough about this. I remember that ever since I was little, I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something to help. I wanted to change something, to change the world someday, but it's difficult. When this opportunity came, I was like, I'll do the best I can. In the beginning, when I met them, and they were so happy to go into a course, to do something with their lives, to continue what they were doing back in their country before coming to the UK. And then looking at it now, that I'm trying to get the scholarships for them, to get them to actually start their course, not just Allah, but Nizreen, Azma and Baha, their new courses, and they are so happy, they are so genuine. I'm just really without words. I feel so happy every time I speak with them, because that's the thing. If I wasn't in this job, if by all the things in this world I didn't get involved in the SU, if I didn't get VP, I wouldn't be able to do this for someone. I changed the life for 4 people that I wouldn't have if I didn't get this job. So this is basically my journey in the SU, all of these campaigns, all of these collaborations, the mental health collaboration with the well-being services. It was the first time we actually actively collaborated with each other in order to shorten the times of the counseling services with Erica. Everything that we did in order to actually make student experience more enjoyable, to be honest, because that's what the student union is supposed to do. help students, and that's what we did. Thank you so much to all the societies, all liberation groups, and all the student interns that work with us every single day to make this Students' Union what it is now. Because if it wasn't for you, all of this wouldn't be possible. So thank you so much. It wouldn't be possible as well without the staff. Sometimes in this job, things don't go as well as you initially thought they would be going. So it didn't go as well as you planned. And especially for me, it was really, really frustrating because I really want everything to come out as perfect as I imagined it to be in the beginning. And if it wasn't for some amazing staff members here in the SU, I would give up and just, no, this is not for me. And I had the support, I had the intelligence, I had the inspiration. I'm eternally grateful to every single staff member for what they do for students and what they do to us as well, because I wouldn't have grown, I wouldn't have the skills that I have now if they didn't believe in me, if you didn't believe in me. So I just want to say a huge, huge thank you for being amazing at your jobs and for making our jobs as easy as they can possibly get. Another thing, if it wasn't for the amazing sabbatical team that I had during this year, I can't. I mean, Joe Cox, Ben Edwards, Erica Ramos, initially, to be completely honest, if it wasn't for this job, we probably wouldn't be friends. It's life. And I'm glad to say that I leave this job with this amazing team, with this amazing work done. So I want to thank Joe for listening every day to my... So basically I tend to say the jokes first to Joe. If he laughs, then it's because it's fine to tell the other people. If he doesn't, then Joe is a little hard to laugh as well. I try. Raquel, still on. Thank you so much, Ben, for believing in me, for supporting me, for being an amazing president. Without you, this team wouldn't be possible. Thank you to Erica, because without our amazing collaboration, it wouldn't, the well-being services wouldn't be as near as good as they are now. They're not perfect, but they are on the way, and I'm really grateful that we started that, and thank you for being an amazing friend as well. I hope the night is amazing. And yeah, cheers without a glass. Have a good night, and thank you so much for having me this year. See you at Summer Shutdown.